It's James Akers here, the tie guy. Today we're going to be tying a wool tie. It's my first wool tie, W-O-O-L, lamb's wool, sheep wool. It's my first wool tie for my video series on tie tutorials. It is by Kiton, which is the premier brand when it comes to men's fashion. It's really difficult to beat a Kiton product. They make a very high quality product, but it comes with a high price tag as well. But this is a gorgeous tie. It's very traditional looking. It's brown with blue stripes and kind of a gray stripe as well, diagonal stripes. And if you know anything about me, this is what I consider a classic tie. It's an average width. It's not real thin. It's not real wide. It's not real thin. But it is a pretty thick tie because it is made of wool. So you can see it has a lot of thickness. There's a lot of texture to this tie. It just has a really nice feel. It feels like a really soft wool coat. That's what it feels like. So today we're going to be pairing that with a blue shirt, a brown suit, and it's a chilly morning, chilly May morning here in the mountains of West Virginia. So I think this is going to be appropriate for today. So let's tie it up and see how it comes together. Now, one thing about wool ties, I will tell you before I tie this, it's really hard to get the perfect knot on a wool tie. We're going to do our best today. On my silk ties, you'll notice almost always my triangle's perfect on my full Windsor knots. A wool tie is a lot harder, and that's because the texture of wool, it bends. It's a lot more pliable than silk is. Silk has a little bit of rigidity to it, even the really nice filling ones that flow well. But this tie here is going to be difficult to get it right. You'll see as we pull it together. Because it's a thick tie and because of the texture, I've got to give myself a lot of overhang here. So I'm going to go all the way down to here on my spot because I know it's going to take a lot more tie to tie the perfect knot. So we take the long part of the tie over top. We come back behind, up and through. Boy, this feels good tying. Come around behind. It's so different than silk. Up, over, and through. It's such a different feel than silk because I'm used to silk ties, and this just has such a nice soft feel to it. We're going to tighten up our triangle here, checkpoint, make sure everything's coming together nice. Then we count over the top, back behind, and then we go down through this little pocket we just created. Hold the top of the pocket, pull the tie down through. Now we tighten up the knot, hold on to the knot, pull on the long part of the tie. And then we're going to hold the knot and pull on the shorter part of the tie to bring it up. And then we're going to look for our length. We want the tip of the tie, this part of the tie right here, to come between the top and the bottom of the belt buckle. Let me just finish tightening this knot a little bit tighter. Let's see where we stand here. Okay. So it looks like the tip's coming just past the top of the belt buckle. So we're going to tighten the knot just a little bit more to get us a little bit more length. And that should put us where we want to be. Yeah, it's about halfway down. It's absolutely perfect. So bring the collar down and let's examine this. See how it all came together. Tied a little bit of a thicker knot, but a really nice knot. You can see it's not absolutely perfect. Most of my knots are a little bit more symmetrical, but that's the thing about wool. It's going to, it's just not going to tie the same as silk. It's impossible to tie the same as silk, but it's coming together nice. The look's going to start scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and I'm going to go over it with you right now. Today we are wearing a brown Untitled Zegna Suit. It's a very light brown. It's probably my favorite suit. Love this suit. It is so brown Untitled Suit. We're wearing a blue Canali shirt with white stripes. We're wearing a brown Kiton tie with blue and has blue and brown. I'm sorry, blue and gray diagonal stripes. We're also wearing a dressy brown, a shiny brown, dark brown Salvatore Ferragamo Belt with a gold belt buckle, and we're wearing a pair of brown Bally Oxfords. On my Instagram, Tie Guy James Akers, you'll see close-ups of the shoes and belt, as well as the knot. You'll see selfies of me wearing it, and close-ups of the texture of the tie. So check that out. Subscribe and like if you enjoy my videos. I am ready for work.